We will now improve our understanding of the financial statements by answering 3 very important questions. Get ready. Here's the first question. You see on the screen the 92,000 euro Redcoat operating income and the composition of the 105,000 euro cash flow from the operations. How can you explain the difference in these amounts? You have 10 seconds. You have surely noticed that the operating income took into account a 38,000 euros depreciation expense, which does not lead to a cash outflows. In addition, the operating income does not take into account sales collected but sales invoiced. In reality, 40,000 has still not been collected. Similarly, the consumption of materials and services has not all been paid for. 15,000 euro is still outstanding. Here, you see again that cash and net income are different concepts. Now you see on screen the Redcoat balance sheet at December 31st of year end. The shareholders can decide to distribute all the profit or allocate it to retained earnings in N+1. What decision would enable Redcoat to maintain all of its existing funding? You have 10 seconds. In the case of distribution of profit, the source of financing generated by the hotel's business will disappear. In equity and liability side of the balance sheet, shareholders' equity will decrease as well as cash in assets on the balance sheet. Therefore, it is when the partners decide to allocate the profit to retained earnings that financing is stabilized. Indeed, shareholders' equity has not changed and cash remains unchanged. Now, Redcoat could consider buying a contiguous plot of land at the beginning of N+1 to make a parking lot for the hotel. Ready for the last question? In the event that Redcoat does not wish to incur more debt, what would be the maximum amount it would pay on that date to buy this land? You have 10 seconds. You no doubt have replied that the maximum amount in this case is the same as cash, namely 108,000 euros. You have thus perfectly understood that the net income previously allocated to the retained earnings or other equity and financial debt have already been used to finance existing assets. Therefore, only the amount in cash will enable you to buy the land without incurring debts.